Hello, everyone. This is CJ, Marketing Director of Virtual Group. I'd like to do a sound check. Can you guys hear me? Great. Thanks, Gary, Fred, Chris, Brad, Kathy, Sunny, Orlando. All right. Glad to see you all here, folks. So welcome to the Virtual Group VIP webinar. I'm here stepping in for Jonathan because Jonathan had to attend to an urgent family matter today. So I'm here. Well, so thank you for being here. We're now great. So we're going to talk about the following. We will cover the following. We will cover opportunities in Google search results pages today in the buyer's journey and analysis of ranking factors. Also, meet a team member, of course, meet a partner, and the Gold Mine plus sales training update and promotions. Um, okay, so we're going to discuss the opportunities that we have here for in Google search results pages today in the buyer's journey, right? So let's start with that. But before that, I have someone here with me. It's Christina, our senior account manager. She's here to join the discussions with us. So hop on in, Christina.
Okay, hi. I'm gonna be helping out CJ with this presentation today. So hopefully get more information and a lot um, really good stuff on this webinar.
Thank you,
And
Christina. Uh-huh. Okay. So I don't think Christina needs an introduction, but you see the slide. She has 3 years experience in online marketing and project management. She's your project manager, and she takes care of your accounts. So, all right, let's get started. Let's meet our target customer because we will simulate the buying process or the buyer's journey of a particular target customer. We're going to create a persona. So I need a name for her. Can anyone please suggest a name for our uh, character here? Marva, Kelly, Sally, Charlotte, Sandra, Jane, Lydia. Okay. Wow. Lots of choices. This is difficult, guys. Okay.
yeah,
Let's
you
let's
have to choose one.
let's do Selena. Okay. Whoever suggested Selena wins the prize. Right. Selena. Her name is Selena. She's a typical, not typical, but let's say she's 29 years old. She's an online shopper. She's our target customer for this webinar, all right, for this simulation. Now, do you remember when all Google SERPs look like this? Like this. It looks very simple, all right? You see the organic results and then the paid results right on top to the right side and also sometimes at the bottom. Right now, it doesn't look like that anymore most of the time. But, well, let me remind you that SERPs, what's displayed there varies a lot depending on the search terms that you entered, your location, and whatever, many other factors. So it's not a constant thing. It's not fixed. It varies. Okay, so before I give you an example of the current landscape of our search Google search results right now, let's quickly review the Google algorithm and SERP feature updates. So here we're seeing I just started from 2013 to 2015 because there's a lot of changes that happened since 2010, I guess, or year 2000. So let's go through all this quickly. You have RankBrain, the machine learning artificial intelligence system in Google's algorithm to improve search results, to improve how they process information. And then we have Panda 4.2, which was released last year of July. Panda, Panda's job is to remove or lower the rank of low quality sites or sites with low quality content or thin content. And then we had the mobile update last April 2014. No, 2015. It's a ranking signal for mobile friendly sites on mobile search. So if your site is mobile friendly and people search for your site using their mobile, you would rank higher than regular websites that are not mobile friendly. And then we have the Penguin 2014 last December, originally first released in 2012. Its job is to remove or lower the rank of sites that employ link schemes or link spamming. And then back in 2014 October, there's the in the news box, which we will explore later. And then August 2014, authorship was removed. Also in August 2014, the HTTP SSL update, giving HTTPS protocol a ranking signal to ensure clean and secure websites are ranking higher in the search results. This is to give security for users, of course. That is Google's goal, right? To keep, it's for the user's experience. And then Pigeon 2014. This is for local signals. It remembers your location, customizes search results based on your location and your previous searches so that it could give you a more localized, customized search results. All right. Now, these updates shaped how search engine results pages are displayed nowadays because of these changes, right? As a result, today, here are the SERP features that we see. Of course, we have the organic listings, the ads, sponsored listings, image results, of course, video results. These are the regulars. They have been there since in the beginning, I guess. And then the local pack with reviews and star rating. Now, there had been some controversy around this before that this local pack contained 7 results. Now it's down to 3. So yeah, Google is continuously tweaking their search results pages features to make sure that it's good for the user. And then we have the knowledge graph, the answer box, in the news, and in-depth articles. All of this appear as a section in the search results. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, how do they look like right now? And what are the opportunities that we can find? How are we going to take advantage of these changes? We don't really care what the changes are. What we care about as marketers, as business people, is how could we exploit what Google is giving us right now. We're not in the habit of whining of changes because we don't like it. Since if we are good marketers, what we're going to do is to take advantage of it, right? Do you agree, guys? Please give some feedback. All right, Greg says it makes sense. We can't control what Google does, only accommodate for and adapt to it. That's great attitude. We must adapt to changes. Okay, and yeah, whatever it takes, says Larry. Teresa says, true, that's what a good SEO does. All right, changes are good. All right, thank you, Nancy. Adapt or die, says Kevin. Very interesting. All right, so let's proceed. All right, now in this example, I use search terms, specific search terms that that is aligned with the buyer's journey. So in this particular examples that I have for you in the forthcoming slides, we have how to search terms, and then the product slash service plus location search terms, and then the branded search terms. Now this goes along with the buyer's journey. Of course, if you're early in the search, early in the process of buying, you're just trying to you're just beginning to recognize or realize the need for something, and then what is it, what product or service that will meet that need, and you're curious, you're interested, most likely you'd be you'd be using how to search terms like how to lose weight, etc. Right? How to how to select a car, how to pick the right lawyer for me, how to pick the right dentist, how to pick the right pediatrician, or how to how to take care of a newborn. You would start that way. How to um, how to train a dog. If you're thinking of looking for a trainer, sometimes you would check it out yourself how the trainer would do it. So you would type in how to train a dog. You know, Christina, what do you think?
It does make sense, CJ, and I think everyone is kind of aware in how normally a person decides, like the journey that it takes a person before he actually or she actually buys a product. So the first one is I would normally probably I need something or I am interested with something and I want to know and learn more about it. So let's say, for example, let's say computers or probably a gamer. So I would like a computer and I want to buy this computer and I would need to ask certain questions before I can really decide what kind of product I'd like. So definitely you'd go to and search what are the types of computers perhaps, or if it's a gamers, what are the specifics or specs that I need to buy so that I can have this particular computer or it's good for my type. If it's something about um, let's say for example I want to go for certain it's just for my work so technically I don't need that much and I just need the basic standard. I would still need to know what are the specifics or the specs of the computers, so I'd go for the how to and the what's and the questions for that particular stage. And then afterwards, once I know what is it, probably I'd have a list of the products and services, even where to find this kind of computer. So I'd go for probably, let's say, IBM, Lenovo, Mac, Windows, or what kind. And then I'd go for, I looked for the next, which is where to find this. Is it near me? Is it a store? Is there a store near me? And of course, that's going to be where I looked for reviews, say a customer reviews and it's a good store, it's a good product, then the possibility of me buying that product is higher compared to others. And also branded, in this term we're in, sometimes, of course, there's a brand that's known, there's other that's not known, but the reviews are okay. So it's really going to influence me on buying a particular product. So I'd agree that when I look for it online, let's say I go for online, I also experience the same buyer's kind of journey whenever I look for a product.
All right, thank you, Christina, for sharing that. Okay, now this buyer's journey it corresponds also with a marketing funnel. As you know, in our marketing funnel, we have the visitors, our website visitors, and then they become our leads, and then they become our prospects, and then they become our customer. So as a visitor, probably they become aware of our service, they become interested, they become leads, they sign up to our newsletter, they become engaged until they attained this they gained this desire to to purchase us, so they become a prospect, and then they further evaluate our services until they take action to buy, then they become our customer. So in the process they also go through, at the beginning, of course, the how-to search terms, and then the product, service, location search terms, and then the branded search terms. As they go deeper, they go down deeper into their buyer's journey. Now, uh, looking at the search terms categories, I can say that these three categories you can use in your brand optimization platform. You can divide them into these three categories, although this is not a fixed category, this is not a fixed rule. You can define your categories as you wish. Categories can be like this, based on the buyer's journey. Number two, it can be based on product categories or service categories. Number three, your brand optimization keyword categories can be also based on location. So it's up to you. Now, when it comes to the SEO product, these categories can be your keyword groupings, right? So same thing, SEO, our normal SEO product where we use keyword groupings, and then for the brand optimization, the the search categories that we have there. So they all correlate with one another. They all correspond. So let me go to the next slide. Okay, so I typed in how to lose weight, and then I got this result. It is the answer box. Has any one of you encountered this? The answer box? Could you please give us some feedback? No. Steven says no. Kathy says yes. Sunny, yes. Suzette, no. All right, so it's a mixed. All right, we have mixed answers here, which is natural because I don't always encounter this. All right, Brian says this is the first time he's seen this. How about you, Christina? Have you seen this before?
Yes, I've seen this particular page specifically if I search or the keywords that I normally use with the question how to, or they have that kind of step.
All right.
And probably the better question would be for our partners is that can their clients actually rank on this particular or appear in this high section of the search results? What do you think,
Wow.
CJ?
Mm, that's a heavy question, Christina. I don't know if I can answer that, but
I'm pretty sure you searched it, CJ, so go ahead.
well, I think let me give you my opinion here. Um, I think it's nearly impossible at this point because look at the result here. It's pointing to Reader's Digest, and Reader's Digest is a highly authoritative site. As you know, everybody knows Reader's Digest.
Mhm,
It has lots of
mhm.
links, backlinks probably, huge traffic. Its content is highly authoritative, highly trusted. But I only said nearly impossible because it is still possible. Part of me says nothing is impossible. So we can always try. Like Larry says, we can only try. You're losing pace a little, need to do better, right? But they are all fat at Reader's Digest, right? Okay, so it's not impossible, but the opportunity here is really this. Given that Google's algorithm chose Reader's Digest to appear here, then Reader's Digest must be doing something right, right? So why don't we take that as a model and apply that to our website in targeting our buyer, our target customer, Selena, okay? So what we can do is to create a page and put content that answers her question. Let's define a particular question that she may have. Let's put that on our website. Let's answer them uh, categorically. One, two, three, four, bam, bam, bam. This is my answer to your questions. Now, even though you won't be able to appear here, what you did using this as a model is good for your marketing. It's good for your website. It's good for your online marketing. It's content that answers your customers' questions. So remember, we should not be even primarily creating content for the search engine for Google. What the hell? We're here selling to our potential customers. So our content must be directed towards them. It is only that Google will read our content, and Google's job is to detect our content if it is curated for our target customers, the users. And if that is the case, then Google will recognize that because Google's objective is um, is primarily to cater for the users. All right. So does that make sense to you guys? What do you think? Do you agree? Any objections? Any violent reactions? All right. So let's move on. All right. So let's learn from this. All right. Let's use this as a model. Next, this is the in the box news. Now we're on the same page, right? I searched how to lose weight. This page is a continuation of this page. So let's go here. You see the in the news section here, right? Now the question is again, can we possibly rank here? Look at our competition: New York Times, New York Daily News, The Australian. How can we possibly compete with these guys? I guess we could if we are a major publication, but let's use our imagination. Let's not be limited to that. What's the opportunity here? If we have a press release to target our buyer, Selena, we have a good story around our company, or we're releasing a new product, why don't we make a press release about that and send it to the news outlets the right way, the way press releases should be done, and not for just spamming search engines. And if the news outlets pick it up, then it will appear on such publication. It could appear on a local newspaper or what have you. But first, you have to do a press release, and then news outlets should be able to pick it up, right? And we do that. Chris J, yeah, exactly. News items are geo-targeted. So if the search term is pretty much local with a local identifier, New York Times won't be here. Let's say you're in Chicago, so maybe the Chicago Times would appear. So this is the opportunity here. Now let's go to the next slide. In-depth articles. Again, the competition here is tough. This in-depth articles, you know, they possess such quality that Google's algorithm detected to have them appear here. So let's copy that. What are they doing right? So let's take that as a best practices example for us to produce in-depth content ourselves for our agency and for our clients to target our buyer, Miss Selena. Okay, we can produce long-form evergreen content in the form of reports or white paper or case studies about, for example, I'm a cosmetic surgeon. I would come up with a really long-form content about how a woman could enhance her beauty. I would write something like that. And then how to find the right enhancement, and then how to schedule an appointment with us, and then how do you work with us, how to contact us. So it's like guiding her throughout the funnel, right? And then, so our goal must be to optimize to appear here, but we may not necessarily achieve that, but at least it's going to be good for online marketing because we've created content that is targeted, that is at a par with what's appearing here. So it's a good lesson for us. It's a good opportunity to take advantage of. Okay, let's go to the next video results. Okay, this is a no-brainer. Video results. Here, my keyword was, my search term was how to burn calories fast. And I was surprised I got video results. I'm not on the video tab, I'm on the web tab, the all tab, and then it shows up videos on the number one position. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe I watched a video earlier and it customized the results for me. The point is videos come up on organic. And this means also that organic search results is getting blurry. All right? It's mixed with videos and other stuff I showed you earlier, right? So how do we take advantage of this? Make sure that we have videos to target Selena. Videos are very engaging. We hear and we see and we get engaged and we feel more. So video is good. So, well, we have video marketing for that, right? Right, Christina?
Yes, that's correct. And not only that, CJ, the other features or the other sections that you have there, more of them are like for the content. And of course, part of what we do in virtual group or the services that we offer to them as well would help them or help their clients write this content. We have some a la carte content that we can write. We have some unique content that they can actually choose press release or any other type of content if they want to, if they have an SEO with us. For our brand optimization services, we do optimize target pages based on the locations and the categories that they've chosen or the service that they want to actually promote. So it's not just the video marketing. So for our partners here, and if they're kind of hesitant or they're not sure what to offer to their client, just because they want to target the same sections in the search results as well, definitely there's something in virtual group that we can offer to them.
All right. Thank you, Christina. Now, the search term became more is now more specific. So Selena, who wanted to lose weight, now decided she figured out that she wants to go to a gym, to a fitness gym. So her search term is now more specific. She typed in fitness gyms in Santa Monica because she lives in Santa Monica. Now this is the search result that appeared. See, now this is what we call the local pack. You see here, one, two, three results, right? You see the reviews, the star rating, so it matters. And we have local buzz for that. Right, Christina?
Yep, that's right.
Okay,
So we optimize citations and listings for them. So it's going to be appearing all across the listings and directories with the information to be contacted or for the business to be contacted by the end client.
right. Now, Christina, if you're a user, if you're Selena, which
Mhm.
one would you click here first?
I'd go for, of course, everything's near, or all of them are like near me, but I would normally check the ones that's highest. Like
Uh-huh.
for the, what would be my personal preference would be first, the review. Is it, I'd go probably for the 4.8. I'd read that first.
Right,
And then I'll check the reviews there, and then I'd go for the next. If it's not nearer to me, then I'd go for the next, which is probably the second higher or the second highest, and then much nearer than the first. So those are going to be my options or my preference.
right. All right. Thank you, Christine. Now, if our client isn't appearing here, don't fret because if you click on more places, it will go to an expanded version. And here it goes. There on the left side, you can see the scroll bar. You can scroll down, down, down. It will display all the competition. All your choices will be there. So potentially, your client targeting Selena can also appear here. Now, what will make the difference here is the reviews, because if you have reviews, you'd get noticed more, especially if you have 4.8 or 4.9 or 4.9 or 5. Now, reviews. We have ORM for that, right? And we also have local buzz for the reviews. We will gather the reviews and then publish them for you at the right places so that it will appear here. Right, Christina?
Yep. That's correct. We normally would request them, the clients themselves, to give us reviews, and then we'll be posting it on the review sites that we have on the list. Or if they prefer any review sites, then we can check it and verify if we can do the review or post the review for them. And if it's a yes, then we do it. But definitely, local buzz is a package that we can offer or that we do have for the reviews.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Christine. Now let's go ahead. Let's move on. Okay, images. Now, Selena just came from the gym. Now she's hungry, so she's looking for chicken fajitas, and she typed that search term, and this what appeared. Okay, images, image results. So it pays to have images on your blog, on every blog post, and these images should be optimized, right? If you have a nice image here, it would be clicked, right? And it would direct the user to your website. Okay. Also, on the same page, we saw on the organic listings, we see star ratings again included on these two. But on the others, like this first one, like this one, there's an image snippet, but there's no star review. There's no star rating. So it varies. Now, if you are Selena, which one would you click? Perhaps the one with star ratings, right? It increases the chances. So reviews are really important. Next slide. Here again, Selena typed restaurants, chicken fajitas, Santa Monica to find a good restaurant that serves chicken fajitas. So this is the result. We see 3.7 star reviews, 4.1, 3.7. So I'd probably go for click on 4.1. And also, if I click on more places, like below, it will expand and it will show all restaurants in the area. So that gives the user a lot of choices. Now, this is a challenge for local businesses, for our clients. We must help them compete here by having good reviews, all right, and good pictures, good photos. All right, so next slide. Now, all right. Now, after Selena has selected the right the right restaurant, what would she do? Let's say she selected Benny's Tacos and Chicken. That's too long. Maybe Marix Tex-Mex. Okay. What would someone normally do? What I would do is to go to that website. Probably type in the brand name. Let me go to, let me open a browser here. All right. Let me type Marix Tex-Mex Santa Monica. Okay, guys, can you see this? So now typing the brand name and the location, this would give me a feel of the brand presence. Does it have a Facebook page? Does it are they listed on Yelp and other business directories? Do they have a Twitter account? Are they on Foursquare? So I can further justify my choice of going to them by looking at their presence. Are there negative comments on their Facebook page? Are there negative tweets about them? So I can explore here by typing in their brand name, all right, and even the location to be really specific. So it's important for our clients to have these presence, to have Twitter, Facebook, and other accounts, Pinterest. You know what those are. So, Christina, if I'm a local business, how can I have that kind of presence? I think I lost you. Wait, I couldn't hear you,
Hello?
Christina. Right. Okay, I hear
All
you
right.
now.
Okay. So, well, if you're asking what type of service we offer here in the virtual group that can actually create this presence or increases awareness, we the first one is the brand establisher. So it's a product wherein we create accounts for them, the social media accounts, their Facebook, Twitter, business page if they don't have anything yet, even the Google profile and the Google listing, make sure it's verified, and other social directories, social media sharing, and other several accounts that they can immediately have let's say they're starting, or perhaps they don't have it yet, but they're established business, just for this business to have that chance to be reached out by other venues. Because nowadays, they don't just look for Google search. Some of them, they go to Yelp, they go to Facebook, sometimes they go to LinkedIn, and that's where they find these businesses. So we just want to make sure that there's a chance that if one or more of their customers are inclined to check this particular social media accounts compared to search engines, then they're going to be showing there, and they can be reached and contacted, and they can be sale or converted leads to them. And one more thing, our SEO, they do have account setup as well, even our brand optimization. So there are several, even social media packages. We have set up in marketing if they want to go for that. And as much as I'd like to go to details, I don't think I can, but definitely if our partners and they're very interested, they can contact their account managers and they can give the details on these services.
All right. So summary is we optimize with the goal of reaching number one. That's our always that is always our goal. We don't tell our clients that, hey, after month six you'll be on the top page of Google. We don't say that. We say that that's what we want to happen, but we don't set their expectations that it is going to happen. It is good to make it a goal to reach number one, but let us set their expectations that it might take a long time if it's going to happen. However, but at any rate, even if we reach number one or not, we have optimized your website. We have created content for you that is there to stay, right? And sorry about that. And your potential customers will see your site one way or the other. They will come to see your site. And if your site doesn't have the content, isn't optimized, doesn't have Twitter accounts, doesn't have all these things, then how can you compete with others who are ranking on Google? Or if they're not even ranking on Google, but they have all of these accounts, you know, they have these presence, they have this presence, they have blog posts, they have how-to guides, they're engaging their target customers, they have videos, they have images. So how can you compete if your website is empty, or if in the first place I don't have a website? So that's how we would approach our clients and set their expectations that our goal is reaching number one, but that's what we want. So that's why we're telling you that to increase your customers by being more visible on Google. It would be safer to say that we will improve your visibility on the search engines and across online channels, you know. That is safer to say because that's what we're going to do. And I think the very first measure is when someone search for their brand name and location, their accounts, their social media accounts, their websites should appear there, and that would be a good indication of an internet presence of your client. So that would be the minimum target, I would say. If if you have set that expectations with your clients, and of course we will reach that, we will deliver that, then the client would be happy. And then we continue on with their optimization, with their SEO, whatever, or social media, towards our goal, towards our unspoken goal, if you will. And we keep on working on that. And in the process, they'd be getting more visitors, more customers, more leads. That will happen in the process because I know for a fact because we have here, we have someone, our meetup partner. Now let's proceed with meetup partner. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, CJ.
All
How are
right,
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
hmm Guys, Kathy has been a partner for 3 years. She has 15 years background in programming, systems analysis and web development. Her specialization is web development and SEO, and her favorite quote is be generous and expert, trustworthy and clear, open-minded and adaptable, persistent and present. Kathy, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
How has your experience with our company been so far?
Well, as you noted on the screen there, we've been partners with Endless Rise and now Virtual Group for almost 3 years. We had some hit and misses at first, but overall we just feel that your company brings value to what we offer our customers, and we've been able to work through some issues, and we've been, you know, in the end, we're pretty pleased.
That's very great to hear. It's very nice to hear that. Now, Kathy, the reason I got in touch with Kathy is because he sent us a very positive message,
Yeah.
and here it is. And we really appreciate it. The team, all of us here, read that, and we appreciate that. We were touched, and it got us motivated more and more. So here is her testimonial. Now, Kathy, could you, without saying the exact URL of your client, can you
Mhm.
uh, elaborate on this testimonial of
Okay.
yours?
Okay, yeah, they had a static website. It was HTML. I built it for built it in WordPress from a couple of years ago. So in 2014, they had a website, but it wasn't getting a lot of traffic.
Hmm.
So I was able to go back to them and offer our SEO services, which we, of course, work with you all on, and I told them, give it a good year or close to a year, and so it'll be a year in March. So when I met with them this past week, we reviewed everything that I brought to the table with me. There was a few reports I couldn't bring for various reasons, but I did have Google Analytic results that showed that their traffic had done much, much better, and they got 3 of their largest clients through their website contact form, which I had set up for them. So Endless Rise at the time had been posting blogs and putting the blog links onto Facebook and other sources of external sites, and their local listings improved. Everything got better. So they were very pleased.
Great. It's really nice to hear that. um, did you experience some challenges with the team, and how did you
Um,
manage this?
Yeah, well, communication is always a challenge, and for myself, it was understanding your process. It helped me to hunker down and go through your online learning, um, which was helpful, sitting in on a couple of your webinars, and just trying to just really understand what I needed to do on my end so I could communicate clearly to you guys, and receiving, I know that you've had some backlog, so receiving some of the work more timely lately has been a challenge, but I understand you guys have been going through a lot. So, but just the same, what was done last year did help a lot for us with our client.
That's great. And from last year, we can only get better.
I hope so. I'm hanging my hat on it.
Yes, we're on it. I guarantee. I feel it.
Okay.
I know it. We can only get
Well,
better from this
right.
point. Hmm.
You guys always seem to have your heart in the right place, and you try so hard. So we just, we just appreciate it, and think that we've got a relationship that we can really build on.
Hmm. Well, thank you very much, Kathy, for
You're
being
welcome.
here, and we look forward to managing more of your campaigns and optimizing them for your clients.
Thank you. Thanks for everything you do.
Thank you, Kathy. All right, guys. Could you please give her a shout out? All right, Bonnie says thank you. Ricardo says thank you, Kathy. Fred, Nancy, William, all of them. Thanks, Kathy. Glenn, Kevin. Jago says, can you guys do a better job at scheduling webinars, please? Yes, we're on it. We'll do that. We apologize for moving this webinar from yesterday to today. We're sorry about that. It's just that, there are some situations that's beyond our control that we just have to adapt to and adjust. So Don says, the work you guys have done for me is usually awesome, and I really want to stay working with you. Thank you. JD is looking for Jonathan. JD, Jonathan had to attend to a family matter today. That's why I'm stepping in for him. Glad to see you here, JD. Now let's go to the next slide. Let's go with meet a team member, and her name is Alo. Let me unmute Alo. Oh, she's unmuted. Okay, aloha, Alo.
Hi everyone.
Hey, Alo.
So,
Hi, can you
Alo,
hear me?
yes, I can hear you. Alo, so you've been with us here for, no, your background. You have 3 years background in online marketing and business development, and you've been with us for about 4 years, is that correct?
Yeah, 4 years now.
Uh-huh.
Not really 3 years, so the background is 4 years because I started with Endless Rise, and this is the only online marketing firm that I work with. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, should be 4 years.
And it's nice that that you're still with us here at Virtual Group. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Uh-huh.
happy to.
Mm-hmm.
It was a privilege because of all the new things that I'm doing.
All right. Now, Alo, I have some questions for you. So what have you been up to lately? What's
Well,
what's keeping you busy nowadays?
I'm campaigns. So a lot of you guys must have heard me doing sales before, but with virtual group, what I really love working with the team is that I'm learning a lot of things because now I have a new role. So I'm not just doing sales anymore, but I'm also doing account management. So yeah, I'm really learning so much from the team. I get to deal with the operations. Unlike before, I just deal with billing, ask them to send you guys invoices, right? But now I'm really looking into, all the details and how things are doing operationally. And yeah, really good stuff, CJ.
Thank you, Alo. Thank you. It's nice to have you here. Yeah, guys, can you give Alo a shout out? Have you worked with Alo before? Tell us what do you like about Alo. Give us a shout out, and we'll show that to Alo later.
Hey guys.
Okay, now let's proceed. Thank you, Alo. Thank you very much. Now let's
Thanks to
proceed.
CJ.
Thanks. Gold mine plus sales training updates. So, as you know, 4 weeks. In the last 4 weeks, we conducted our gold mine plus sales training, and it was a huge success. The first session was about the turn one lead to 100, and some of you may be familiar with that strategy already, but it's nice to get back to it to review it. And then the second session was about the 9 top niches to target, which many of our attendees used. They use those 9 niches to target themselves, and we've received great feedback. Some of them have submitted their proposal requests already. Some have campaigns launched already, and we're happy because we only want to help you with your campaigns. We want you to get more business. We want you to succeed. That's why as much as possible, we want to provide to you whatever you need. All right. And then also the third session was about an advanced training wherein JD shared his advanced techniques on how to get into the meeting with your lead, right? And then prior to the meeting, he would send targeted emails with specific content so that when he gets into the meeting, uh, that lead is already prepped. He's already primed with the messaging that he sent prior to the meeting. And during the meeting, he has this techniques on what to say and what not to say to close the deal right there and then. during the meeting. It was a very valuable webinar. JD, thank you for being there for us. Thank you for sharing your techniques with us on that gold mine sales training session. And then the last session was about tips and tricks on the phone. We had Tanya Curry. She's a phone expert for 26 years, and she shared some techniques on how to get to the phone, how to talk to the gatekeeper, how to reach the decision maker, and many other things. Of course, I can't tell you all the details now, and we're looking forward to coming up with future trainings as well with the same objective of trying to help you get more business, get more sales, and that way it's mutually beneficial for us, right? So now for those who are not pro members, this training was limited to pro members. So if you want to gain access to this training, you can sign up as a pro member and get the benefits and features available in pro membership. Also, pro membership can only get better from this point. We're having the the mastermind, yeah, the mastermind group. Everyone is excited about that. We're excited about that. It's a it's a communal coaching, one-to-one coaching. Everybody is going to motivate each other. Everybody's gonna check on each other, challenge each other. Each one of you will have its turn on the hot seat to be grilled and to be motivated. Everyone will be sharing tips and tricks, you know, so everyone will learn from each other. And it's not just like the regular webinars wherein we only have one speaker and a couple. So this is more interactive and more participative. And we love that because we love to hear from you. We love to hear what you can share with us, right? So promotions, of course, we have to earn a living. But not just that, really. Our objective is to, of course, help you. So we have these promotions. Christina, we have an SEO quarterly promo, right, Christina? Maybe Christina can talk about this.
Yes, we do have this promo for your SEO, so it's just like what the slide says, 50% discount for the first month, and then this is applicable to the new campaigns that you're going to be giving or you're going to be entering in our system. It's valid until March 15, and then you can go for upgrade to the new SEO service that we will be launching soon. And there's a promo code that you want to take note of. So, and there's a client-facing flyer that you can download so you can also give it to your client. So for those who are asking if it's something for reactivation, it can actually be used or we can actually have this promo as well so long as it's a 12 SEO kind of package. You can talk with your account managers with that and they can give you more details. But I'd suggest that you get a chance to get this promo. It's not always that we normally have this.
All right. Yep. So everybody's eligible if you sign up for this, right? You're eligible for upgrade to the new SEO at no extra charge. Is that correct, Christina?
Mhm. Yep, no extra charges. They will
Mhm.
be, and then I think there's a locked-in period for the pricing of that. So so long as it's active, the pricing currently for this campaign or for the services would still remain unless they put it on hold for like let's say a month or a couple of weeks and they change cycle. So they really I would really suggest that they get this service now or they contact their account managers and know more so we can launch the new campaigns and get the promotions.
Uh-huh. Okay, thank you, Christina. Now, Regina is asking, when will we be hearing the details for the new SEO program? This is really coming soon. We just don't want to preempt anything. We don't want to announce anything prematurely, but it's really coming soon. So we're working on it, Regina. Chris J is asking, any web design promos? Well, let me see. That's email marketing. Web design promo. We have this VIP partners site, easy checkout add-on. by web design. This is good for your site to accept signups for the services that you offer, like web design starter, brand establisher, brand booster. Your clients can check out directly and pay to buy that service. What else? Yeah, you can go to your web design builder and you'll see there this add-on that you can buy, and our web design team will work on it. Also, we have new web design themes for you. They've come up with new fantastic designs. Dental theme, it looks amazing. Construction theme, brilliant. Web directory theme, amazing. I tell you. Uh, so stay tuned for the email. I will send the link to that, to all of these promos. Also, we have the email marketing automation offer. Here is the link as well. We will help you jumpstart your email marketing. We'll provide you with templated content and templated structure for your drip email and welcome email that you can customize according to your marketing objectives. So we're just pretty much laying out the foundation for your email marketing, and you can customize it to your liking to accomplish your marketing objectives. All right, so guys, thank you. I'd hate to go over 1 hour just like Jonathan because I respect your time. I know you're busy. You're busy talking to your clients, to your leads, to close more business, and I won't keep you anymore. So thank you. The next webinar will be on the 18th. Thank you for joining us. Of course, you can always email us at connect@virtualgroup.co. And if it's really urgent, if it's a 911, you can email us at 911@virtualgroup.co. So guys, thank you very much, Nancy, Kevin. Yes, I'll be sending some links. Right. Okay, hold on. We'll get on it. So we'll proceed with the what do you call this? Question and answer. If you have question and answer, Judy is here, and some of our staff are here. Judy will post the link soon. All right, before we close. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Suzette. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you have gained some insights, and I look forward to hearing from what you have to share as well. If you want, if you have suggestions on future topics for our webinars, just email us, connect@virtualgroup.com. Jonathan and I are working hard to really give you the training that you need, all the guidance uh, to uh, to operate eDasher, to keep your business going, and whatever it is that you need, just let us know. We'll work on it. All right, we'll see what we can do. Yes, we'll send you the PPT, no problem. Okay, so thank you guys. Judy will still be online to do the Q&A for about 10 minutes or so. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.